Yes, yes. So, do you see it? Okay, so we're did I put it on? Yeah. Okay. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, so if you come over here and look along the side there, there's some over there, but there's more prominent right along here. If you want to look along the pathway, this is the one we're looking for. It has a tiny little soft yellow head and really fluffy leaves. And this one is so much fun. A nickname for it, which is kind of funny, is pineapple weed, because it has the tiniest little yellow head that looks like a tiny little pineapple. If you smell it, it's very sweet. And it's actually an indigenous version of chamomile. Oh, what? Yeah, it's true. This is another one you can put as a salve herb or a poultice one. But with everything, you should test your skin with herbs that you've never used. Just put a little piece of the plant on your skin to see if you react. My father was highly allergic to chamomile, but I was never allergic, and I accidentally put chamomile on his arm when he was hurting one day, and I had to wash it all off and start all over again. So be careful with plants, but this one, it smells really nice. Does everybody get to see one? I can pass these around. I can pass them around. I'll pass that to somebody. Yeah, so you can touch them, feel the flower head. It's very soft, it's almost velvety. Feels like the softest material that you could touch. It's so sweet. It smells sweet. When I was a kid, we just ate those flowers all the time. I'm just surprised I was ever awake, because chamomile knocks me out like, it's like I drink a cup of chamomile tea and I'm done for the day. And one time I was visiting somebody and the tea they drank to wake up was chamomile. And they made me that. And I was like, I gotta go back to bed. And they're like, why? Like, I can't stay awake. But it's very calming. It helps you to sleep. It is a salve herb you can put onto your skin for healing. Yeah, it's just a lovely little medicine. And a lot of people overlook it because they only see it on yards and in parks. But as I'm talking, I look down and there's our buddy, frog leaf.
Oh, oh, that's not a oh no,
that one's wild chamomile. It's a Matricaria if you look it up. Matricaria is the Latin name for chamomile. Yep. Okay, you're asking another question. I was just finishing her question about chamomile. That is not chamomile. These are frog leaf. So I picked two different types of frog leaf here. There's the long, skinny one, and then there's the short one that actually looks more like a frog's body. Cute story. I once was out well, actually, my friend and I went to Three Gardens one day, and then we went back to his place to make a salad. And as we're making this salad, this little green thing hopped out of the sink. And then it hopped across the counter. And this was on the 17th floor in the Woodwards building. So we knew we brought that frog in. And then I had a pile of frog leaf, and it hopped on there, and it was the exact same shape as the frog leaf. So I was like, what? It really is well named. Our people say, wakas ai. Wakas ai. Wakas ai. That means frog leaf, the leaf of the frog. Or it's actually, I think Sanakwa told me it's the cape of the frog. Imagine the frog wearing this as a superhero. So cute, just so cute. So, a great story about this little guy, the other type of frog leaf, is that my best experience with saving somebody's life was with this little leaf right here. And I did literally save this woman's life, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm glad to help you. Anyway, I was out cycling with a group of folks, and this woman was just ahead of me, and we were the last two. Most people had gone quite ahead. And then I saw her cycling, and then I saw her head go, like, shoot back like that. And I'm like, something just happened there. So I rode up to look at her, and her face was swelling so fast that it turned into like a ball almost. And she was starting to panic, and I looked out at this grassy field. It was down at what we call Canamote, which is New Brighton. And I'm looking at the grass and it was yellow because it was August. I'm like, okay, if anybody ever fiercely prayed, I did at that moment. I'm like, Creator, give me some frog leaf. In my head, I was like saying this. And I walked about 10 feet and I found 3 of these and I picked all 3. And I ran back to the woman. I rinsed them off with my water bottle and I handed them to her and she was really panicking. And she's like, what is that? I'm like, just chew it and put it where your sting is. So she did, and then she stuffed it actually up into her lip. So this wasp had gone up, and that's why she reacted, and she was highly allergic to the venom. So I went over and did that, and this was the crazy part. So by then, a crowd like this, all the cyclists came back, and they're all watching her face morph back to normal. And they were like, what are we watching? What just happened here? And she was just like, by then I got pushed to the back, and then she was looking around for me and then saw me and then pushed through the crowd and came up to me and said, I have 2 questions for you. Yep. What is your name and how did you know what to do? And what is that plant? You just, I'm like, my name is Cease and it's frog leaf. Doesn't everybody know about frog leaf? So I tell everybody about frog leaf because we're hitting summer now. And you know when it's gonna happen is at the end of summer. You're gonna be walking along in flip-flops and you're gonna step on a dopey pollinator and it's going to sting you and you're going to be like, no. It happened to me a few times. So I'm just telling you, warning you now, always watch out for the frog leaf because it can definitely take the pain away and suck. What it does is when you chew it, put it on the bug bite, it sucks the venom out. You can do this with hornets, wasps, mosquitoes. You can do it with spiders. I can't promise snakes, but but that you use echinacea root for. That is the snake bite root. So you had a question.
So both kind of leaves grow on the same?
They grow very similar to, you'll find them quite often together.
Oh, different.
See how they're different looking, but they're the same medicine. And how you tell, I'm going to pass them around so you can look at the back and see the ribbed part. That's a really telling sign. So I'm going to hand this to you. You guys can hand it around. Or you can get right down and look at it and feel the texture. There's the wide leaf plantain that we call frog leaf. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, common plantain.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I just repeat things, but you can always ask again.
And it has these ridges on it.
It has the ridges. And these leaves, they both get really big, so those frog leaves can get like this wide. And yeah, and when they're that big, you can actually